There's only one Delaware Park, the greatest one. Delaware Park, tradition lives on, excitement second to none. There's only one Delaware.
Away and running. Estrella's had a tardy start. Good speed for Bounty Killer today. Golden Boss Lady is right there too. And Little Hot Mess is chiming in. Estrella's now scampers up the inside, headed by Digital Currency. And get to the story, I'm done. But these first five fly down the back of the track, led by Longshot Bounty Killer. But there's four of them chasing her speed. And Estrellas takes the inside trail. Little Hot Mess has a nose in front, and Digital Currency is right there too. Golden Boss Lady broke with pace and then drops away. And get to the story, I'm done is last of all around the one and only turn. Little Hot Mess now leads the charge towards the quarter pole. Bounty Killer chases in second. Golden Boss Lady coming back for more. And Estrellas rides that rail to no avail after botching the start. They turn for home, and now Little Hot Mess has built up a one-length lead. Bounty Killer continues to outrun those odds in second. Digital Currency just did not have it today. Get to the story, I'm done to complete the trifecta. But inside the 16th pole, Little Hot Mess is victorious today. Second, get to the story, I'm done over faltering Bounty Killer, and Digital Currency finished fourth. Away and running. Good speed today on the outside from Tweetaway Robin, but that was short-lived. Our Avery Lynn guns and runs for the lead, and Thea's Theme is right there too. Takes two to Wiggle, came away and joined third in front of Tweetaway Robin. Then you have Win, Dixie Ronnie looking for back-to-back wins. She's bulletproof, was a little tardy coming out of the gate, and a girl named Jack teams up with her. Down to the 3.5 furlong pole they stroll, and our Avery Lynn has no pace pressure whatsoever. The first one in and one of the first ones away past the 3. A length and a half down in second is Thea's Theme, and chasing in third is Tweetaway Robin. Now she's bulletproof, is getting on track but under a heavy drive, and these are the four that pass the quarter pole. Our Avery Lynn has the target on her back, and she's the first one to cut and run. Homeward bound now, our Avery Lynn has built up a 2-length lead. Chasing hard is Thea's Theme. Same can be said for Tweetaway Robin. Now she's bulletproof, just did not have it today after a poor start. And Win Dixie Ronnie tries to close into fourth, a 16th to go. Our Avery Lynn is holding. Tweetaway Robin is surging to win. Tweetaway Robin has won it over our Avery Lynn. Thea's Theme, fourth place photo between Win Dixie Ronnie and She's Bulletproof. Button. Away and running. Nice even start. Above the Limit was the first one to break the line. Spiteful Sis showing good early speed. And Princess Runaway is right there too. Hypnotizada with no front shoes now claims that third place position. And now Anita travels in fourth. Spiteful Sis slashes to the rail, and there's acres of space back to Tacky Lady, a new piece, and Band Sweetheart. Around the one and only turn, above the limit past the 516 says Catch Me If You Can and leads by a length and a half. Tracking nicely is Spiteful Sis, who has the run of the race. Hypnotizada outrunning those odds, and deep on the track here comes Ananita, who goes very wide but has momentum. Homeward bound, and now above the limit pushes come to shove, and here's the split from Spiteful Sis and Ananita on attack mode 2, and Ananita rolls to the top. Spiteful Sis could not keep up. Ananita is a perfect 4 for 4 on the grass to beat Spiteful Sis, Above the Limit, and Tacky Lady. Are all in, locked up, away and running. Good speed today for Sustenance, teaming up with that rival is Super Constitution, and deep on the track is Kuyanu. Now, Bright Forecast punches on through under a vigorous rain shake in that fourth place position, and Jay's Delight, the long shot, travels in fifth. Here's Etrata, who's traveling nicely but is in traffic right now in front of Estío Magico, and Quiet Rebel is right there too, so it's a compact field of 8 with 4 furlongs until they greet the judge, and Sustenance makes play. Shows the way by 1 open length. Up the inside, Super Constitution takes up the chase, and Bright Forecast holds second. Keanu's looping up on the far outside, and Etrata is going to need some racing luck here while in traffic. Here's the quarter pole, and Sustenance is still in hand and in command, passes the quarter pole with a 1.5 length lead as heads turn for home. Sustenance kicks first. Super Constitution running a good race today. Bright Forecast is in for the fight. These are the 3 principals inside the furlong pole. Sustenance is under massive attack. Bright Forecast now plots the attack and hits the lead at 9-2. Bright Forecast rolling away. Bright Forecast has won it over Sustenance, Super Constitution, and Etrata. Away and running. Slow to go was Walker's Gap. Good speed today. One from the inside for Buck Run. Inside pace pressure from Downpatrick. And Johnny from Boston is right there too. In that fourth place position, Rum Tum Tugger is pulling hard and the rail belongs to Sabi. Deep on the track is Brave Sand Rider in front of Art Handler. And now the last four as they get ready to negotiate the first turn is All Sewn Up, who's ground saving. Mongo teams up with that rival. Walker's Gap was slow to go. And last of all is Bally Rhythm. In a well-stretched out field, Downpatrick leads the charge, and he's on the board at 45-1 to say, come and catch me if you can as they pass the 5. 3 lanes down from that one is Buck Run, who's traveling in second, and Johnny from Boston is right there too. Deep on the track is Brave Sand Rider, and Sabi lurks behind that quartet of speed. Rum Tum Tugger has no excuses today with a half mile to go. All Sewn Up protects that rail position, and Art Handler comes under a ride. Mungo's still in front of 2, which is Walker's Gap, and Bally Rhythm as they turn again. So now Buck Run is trying to press past a stubborn leader that is by the name of Downpatrick. Downpatrick kicks for the money at the 5/16, but Sabi has had the perfect trip today. Buck Run has no more to give. Inside is All Sewn Up and far outside for Rum Tum Tugger. Heads turn for home, and Sabi kicks for the money past the 3/16, and he leads by 2. Chasing hard in second, here comes Rum Tum Tugger, and late on the scene is Art Handler. They're at the gap, and Rum Tum Tugger comes calling for the lead. Sabi's in for the fight, and these two to settle the score. Sabi leads. Rum Tum Tugger could not press past Sabi today. To beat Rum Tum Tugger, All Sewn Up, and Art Handler. Away and running to a nice even start. Good speed from Capri's in that brown cap, but there goes Great Andre, flashing that good early toe and has an uncontested lead. Capri's came away in that second place position, and trying to punch on through is a cozy thing. Riding the rail is First Pearl in front of Onyx 10, and Bourbon and Lace has a hot pace to chase as 3 of them tear past the half-mile pole. Deep on the track is Capri's. In between rivals is a cozy thing, and Great Andre gets a stiff challenge today, and Onyx 10 is right there waiting to pounce when it counts. A distant 5th is First Pearl, and nothing from Bourbon and Lace. The quarter pulls inside, and Capri's now tilts to the lead, but still dealing with the outside presence of Onyx 10, and Great Andre rides that rail as a cozy thing drops away. Heads turn for home in the Blue Hen Stakes, and Capri's lets it out a notch and leads by 1 and kicks away from the other ladies today. Great Andre battles Onyx 10 for the balance, but Capri's came out of her corner running today, and the 42nd running of the Blue Hen Stakes goes to Capri's to beat Onyx 10, Great Andre, and Bourbon and Lace. That away, Yan running to a nice even start. So, Sister Solo was the first one to leave the barrier on top of the field. Chasing up the inside is Urban Star, and also right there is that blue cap of Lorraine, who's tugging hard in between rivals. Virtual is right there in the chasing posse, too, and there's three of them behind the quartet of speed. Red Fire's the deepest runner. Rue Cambon is in between rivals, and Tartan Green is content to trail as they pass the 3 furlong pole for this first time round. So they navigate the first of 3 left turns here in the 7th of the day, and Sister Sola shows the way. The lead is about 2. Tracking in second is Virtual, who's off the fence, and Lorraine takes the trail up the rail as they navigate the stretch first time round. Deep on the track is Red Fire, and in between rivals is Rue Cambon. The rail belongs to Urban Star, and in the red coat, Darton Green is last of all. So they pass the gap with 1 circuit to go, and Sister Sola going nice and easy on the front end too at odds of 4-1, and under a sedate gallop leads by a length and a half. Tracking up the inside of Sister Sola, here comes Virtual, who tries to make a move, and Lorraine is right there too, and the pace starts to pick up as they enter the second turn. Urban Star protects that rail position, and Rue Cambon continues to be in between rivals. Red Fire's right there in the thick of it too, and Tartan Green's last of all. They turn again, and Sister Sola leads them past the 5 furlong pole and shows the way by a length and a half. Still that pace tug of war for that second place position, including Virtual to the outside, and Lorraine stays at that rail, and there's been no moves yet. Red Fire's had a very wide trip. Rue Cambon has no excuses today. Urban Star dons one of 2 yellow caps as second last, and Tartan Green still last of all. So now the pace slowly picks up. Sister Sola lets it out a notch past the 4 and leads by a length and a tail. Lorraine has hounded this leader every step of the way, and the same thing can be said for Virtual. Red Fire's covered more ground than Lewis and Clark, while Rue Cambon stays in between rivals. Urban Star stays at the rail, and Tartan Green needs to go and go now. Here they go past the 3 furlong point, and Sister Sola trying to see this through for another 5/16 of a mile. Lorraine gets several reminders to stay with the leader, and Rue Cambon has picked off Virtual. Homeward bound now, and here comes the challenge from Lorraine, and Lorraine comes with a swooping run and strikes to the lead. Sister Sola has no more to give, and Rue Cambon is let loose down the soft-rated turf, and Rue Cambon hits the front. Lorraine is grudgingly giving way, and at 3-1 with Kevin Lundy, Rue Cambon was second to none. Lorraine held second, Tartan Green closed from out of the clouds, and Urban Star was fourth. Away, Yan running. Taking a dip at the start was Curtis K, but breaks smooth after that. Remarkably is right there battling Curtis K for the early lead. In the opening 1/2 furlong, all the hardways came away in third, and Bangkok Bob is patiently on hold with 4.5 furlongs to go. So Curtis K spearheads the Dover Stakes field with 4 furlongs to go and leads by half a length, but remarkably is saddling up to this one with ease. There's a gap of 3 back to Bangkok Bob, who's getting closer pacer, and all the hardways is off the fence. Two sets of two, 3 furlongs to go. Curtis K trying to repel the challenge of Remarkably, who's going sweetly right now, and Curtis K is coming under a loose rein. Now all the hardways tries to bridge that divide, and Bangkok Bob has dropped the last they turn for home. Remarkably, and John Geraldo says go, and the response was devastating. Opens up by 2. Curtis K just did not have it today, and all the hardways is chasing for the minors inside the 16th pole. The 76 Dover Stakes winner is Remarkably. Remarkably has won it over all the hardways, Curtis K and Bangkok Bob. Away and running. Nasty stumble for Lucky in Love, but Lady Gabrielle was the first one to break the line. Wokabadiva's right there too, and so is Ladita. The rail belongs to Lucky in Love, who watches a 4-prong battle, as Shell's Girl is the widest runner with 7/8 of a mile to go. So the pace is soft, and Lady Gabrielle tries to slow this pace to a crawl, with 6.5 furlongs to go, and she leads the way by a neck. Wokabadiva is right there, a patiently ridden second, and Shell's Girl is covering a lot of ground, and now Shell's Girl is eager to go. Past the 5.5 furlong point, the long shot leads the way. Lady Gabrielle yields to her speed in second, and Wokabadiva is a traveling third. Lucky in Love's the one who stumbled at the start, and now Ladita, a patiently ridden fifth, now fourth, now third, as they go down to the halfway point. Shell's Girl shows the way and controls the clock by 3. Lady Gabrielle has no excuses today. The run of the race is coming from Ladita today. Lucky in Love needs to do a little bit better, not responding under a hand ride, and Wokabadiva has silently dropped away. They turn again, and Shell's Girl is a 10-1 upset threat, leads the way by 4. Chasing in second is Lady Gabrielle. Ladita slowly grinding away, but needs to sprout wings at this point, and Lucky in Love rides that rail as they turn for home. Shell's Girl looking for the competition, none in sight right now, and goes very wide, but has a massive lead. Lucky in Love is trying to recover, and here she comes, and these two face off inside the final furlong. Shell's Girl is desperately holding to a 3-length lead. Lucky in Love continues to grind away inside the final furlong. Shell's Girl is still holding. Shell's Girl is a 10-1 winner over Lucky in Love, Lady Gabrielle, and then came Ladita.
There's only one Delaware.